Hey everyone, FPS Chazler here. Welcome back to Let's Play Subcommand Final Battle as the Akula. We're in the thick of this group now. We got a lot of solutions hammered out for a lot of the ships in here. Found out last time that I was using the wrong TPK for the Nimitz, so we have a pretty good fix on his position now. Her position, whatever. Escort ships passing by. We're keeping our perspective tied to this guy. I ordered a course for over here, but it doesn't. It was acting weird, so we'll just order that again. We'll just go for 140, 140 even. Got ourselves an escort up here that's pinging. Not sure of it yet. This seems to be like something like a supply ship. This seems to be the Nimitz. I'm going to go ahead and assume that this one over this one is going to be a carrier because it's further in the fleet. You wouldn't just have it out in the fringes, so this is probably a supply ship. And last time I was seeing whiffs of another third frequency of 190 off this way, right behind the Nimitz. So probably some other kind of supply ship, as you can see right here. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff flying around. We have a marker on CR7 right now, which we don't really need. There's a lot of tracks doubled up in this direction. Kind of just going to deal with it for now. And we're trying to push as close to the Nimitz as possible, so the fleet strength on this side seems to be a little weak, so this is our egress point, and we're also already on this side, which just further emboldens our case for egress to the northwest-ish, northwest. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. CR15 in our towed baffles, not getting any more data on him, but he's well out of our concern area. So this mission's a big old suicide mission, basically. I'm very nervous about this mission. Seeing a big old contact here, which I think is our dear friend the Nimitz. It's very loud. Very loud indeed. And that solution seems to be right on the money, if you ask me. Just right down the middle. It goes back 4 hours, and it's looking perfect. Pretty dandy. So yeah. There's our, that's a very confident solution right there that we got on this Nimitz. Pretty well tied down on that front, so we are heading that way. Let's see. Given our present course ordered of 140, in an hour's time we will be here, and in an hour's time the Nimitz will be here. So that seems pretty good to me. Is that right? That doesn't look right. Why does that not look right? 243, 13 nautical miles. It's pretty right. Okay, so this is what we're working with. We're going to be, you know, within 4 nautical miles when it comes to firing time, so that should be pretty good for getting some torps off on that guy. I might try and fire interception type torps and make them kind of slow so they're hard to hear instead of waiting till, but I might wait till it gets in front of me. I'm not sure, because that way I'll know which way it's running for certain, and so it's just going to be, it won't be able to, it'll just go right up the middle. I won't have to worry about him taking evasive maneuvers and wondering which way he's going and stuff like that. I'm not keeping track of time very well, so we're going to go ahead and say it's at 4 minutes right now. We'll go with that. Sounds good. Just kind of had a conversation with myself. Okay. That is a reciprocal of our spruance that we don't care about. So now that we're in the middle of the fleet, reciprocals and primary contacts are all awash. Nothing on the cylindrical. Nothing on the cylindrical to help me out. Nothing on the hull. So all we got to work with is towed right now, which is crazy talk. I feel like I should be able to... Well, no, they're pretty far to see someone on the cylindrical or the hull right now. So that's not too big a deal. Alright, so yeah, we're kind of playing the waiting game right now. Dealing with pings. Who's this one from? 110, this guy? Yeah, that's the Perry. Perry down there. Let me go ahead and check on his solution. Oh, no, I don't have a tracker on the Perry. Might be helpful to have a tracker on the Perry. So put a tracker back on that guy. Let's see what we got. Gonna have to wait for some data to pop up for him. Definitely good to know what Sierra 10 here is doing. There you go. Okay. 13 knots, 243. Push it in right about a little more like right about here. Okay, a little further up than I was expecting, it looks like, but that's fine. Niet problem. Right there seems to be pretty good. So we want to make sure our trackers are on guys that are coming up here. So I'm going to put a tracker here. Tracker back here. This seems to be a new contact.
Control acoustics. New contact.
That one is very interesting to me, of course, as well. But we're not going to get very good data on him in a short amount of time just because of our... He's coming right up on us, and we're not really moving laterally that quickly, so that data is going to be hard to deal with. Okay, this needs some refinement. Right about here. Pushes him back a little bit. Okay, interesting. Very well. CR10 seems pretty good. We don't need that tracker on CR7, but yet it's still there. Let's see if we can't find someone else to put that tracker on. There was like a double up of a contact on this Nimitz. Where did it go? I see it ever so slightly. Maybe I can try and get a tracker on it. Oh, right there.
Control acoustics.
Got it.
New contact.
Got him.
9-3.
Okay, so I got trackers in all good locations that I want now. Targets of interest that, if not necessarily targets of mine, things that are going to hinder my escape. So I want to make sure I know where everyone is. Let's see. Me in 2 hours. Nimitz in 2 hours. Oh, I used 2 and then 2 in different ways. I'm sure that's annoying some of you. Sorry. Okay, I'm very curious to see what these other guys are doing. I think I might try and keep up a perpendicular course to Sierra 8 here just to try and maximize how close I get, but maybe not. I might actually try and turn with the group. I'm not sure. That's going to make it hard to see who's real and who's not. I need to figure that out. Sierra 7's still rather close. Minus 180 is 124, so we need to come up a little more.
Left, steer course 126.
Trying to keep my perspective on that. Wait. Oh, 304. 304. Yeah, wait. Yeah. 304 minus 200 is 104, plus 20 is 124. So yes. That is a good course to go to. Okay, so this is like me approximately in 2 hours. It's like some little bubble here. Bubble boy. Oh, I can draw an area circle for that, I guess. So like, if I take different courses, this is like how far out I can get in 2 hours time. It's ish. If I was to like just kind of hold it, if I came here and then turned again, it would obviously not be that. That's like the maximum I can get in 2 hours is like that little bubble. Okay. And we're not going to be fiddling with that too much there. Sierra 17. Need some more data. Sierra 18. This might be some of the most trackers I've ever dealt with. We have a tracker on Sierra 10. Need more time, so let's lapse a little bit of time here. Okay, where are our big pingers coming from? They're all to the south. That's good. We're kind of in a nice little nest here of like avoiding pings. So inadvertently chose the right spot to enter this fleet. Hell yeah! Because I think everyone down here is pinging, but this guy doesn't really have a whole sonar, and the Nimitz sure as hell isn't going to ping. So yeah. Nice. Good planning on that front. Any word on what Sierra 14 is? What bearing is that? 202? Oh, no, sorry. That's bearing 27. So this is another parry. Much to my chagrin. It's right on my egress route. Got another parry up that way. Okay. Well, let's just re-verify our range to target. That's Sierra 14, alright. That's a parry. Haven't gotten any more data on Sierra 14 in a while. Because I took a tracker off him, but we have a decent bit. Let's see. No, further out, further out, further out. Not by much. Maybe, yeah, 500 yards further out, but every little bit. I guess I'd want it... Would I want it to be closer in? I don't know. This is going to be tricky to deal with. Going to be tricky indeed. Sierra 17 is now that way, and Sierra 13 is here. Did I mark a reciprocal? Is Sierra 17 a reciprocal of something? What would it be a reciprocal? Oh. I think Sierra 7... No, well... Let's see. Sierra 17 could be a reciprocal. That doesn't make any sense. To see it bounding around like that. What is my current course? 126? Oh, is that a reciprocal of that Burke? I think so. I think Sierra 17 is a reciprocal. I don't think I care about Sierra 16.
Steer course 1,
Sierra 17.
2, 6. Steering eye.
Here, come a little more like this. I kind of want to... I think Sierra 17... Yeah. Sierra 17 definitely has to be a reciprocal. The signal strength is just not that close in to make me say, oh, look. It's a ship. It's a reciprocal. I'm fairly certain that that is a reciprocal. Yeah, that is definitely a reciprocal, so get out of here. So that's good. Thought that was something of note, but it is not. Very well. Sierra 18, though, is it's right on top of that Nimitz. Sierra 18. Ooh, we got some good old data here. Okay, plus I'm well aware of the time. I'm well aware of the goddamn gimbals. Let's see. That first data point keeps being wonky. Here's a little preliminary solution here. About twice as far off as the Nimitz. So the Nimitz will start coming down here. Its bearing will be increasing more than Sierra 18 will because it's closer in. Very well. So that's probably like another kind of supply ship or AOR type thing. We'll just go with medium on that. We'll say... Yeah. Yeah, we'll go medium on that. Medium confidence on another like supply ship kind of thing there. Okay. Okay. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Anything else new up in this front? That's a reciprocal. Yeah, reciprocal. Wasp. Do we have a fourth frequency on that? We do. Not Nimitz. Not Enterprise. Not Kitty Hawk. Not Wasp. Harper's Ferry. Looks very confident. Newport. Sacramento. What are the frequencies for those guys there? Sacramento is... Are we looking at frequency? Which frequency are we looking at? 4? I guess so. 565 for Sacramento, 580 for Supply, 875 for Harper's Ferry. Oh, that's the third frequency we're looking at. Sorry. So that's all the same third frequency. I don't care then. Too far away for fourth frequency, so that wasn't telling me anything useful just then. I keep taking it. I keep putting my frequency sheet. I keep closing it. Just leave it on the surface ship, American surface ship page. Just leave it. Don't touch it. Leave it. Okay. Sierra 10. How's this? Did I take a tracker off Sierra 10? Oh, I lost him in the... Oh, I'm losing people. Okay.
Steer course 10.
Yes. So come back this way now. We're good.
Right, steer course 14. Steering
what's the exact... So I want this minus 90, so I want 153.
Rudder right, steer course
Yeah, we'll go with that.
152.
Head perpendicular down to these bad boys. Which is also almost kind of in the middle of where these pings are coming from, so that's kind of helping out well. I'm not going to get a return from this guy. He might hear it, but he's not going to see it. Not going to see it. Okay. What is that? Not a Los Angeles. Not the Los Angeles. Is that a reciprocal? It might be. So yeah, heading this exactly perpendicular to their direction of travel should help sort out reciprocals. Should hopefully make sorting out reciprocals be easier. Especially since when they're on this side and giving me a reciprocal over here, their signal strength is going to be decreasing. And their solutions would tell me that they're heading away too, so not too worried about it. Hopefully I can sort it out faster than that, though. Oh, this is a big old cluster F. We're in the middle of this crap. Okay. Sierra 8. Do I have a tracker still in Sierra 8? I do not. Don't need it right now, at least. That's a very solid solution. Take that one to the bank. Hashtag. Okay, the Harper's Ferry needs a little more finagle in here. Interesting. The course looks to be just slightly different than what I'm expecting it to be. Is that the tail? Very curious. Looks like it wants to be about out here with a slightly different course of like 245. What it looks like we're getting for Sierra 13 there. Let me verify that speed. Okay, yeah, we're missing a tracker right now, yeah, because he's in our baffles. Sierra 10. Oh no, we're only have too many things are in my baffles right now. That should be changing here soon though. As the Nimitz gets closer, I imagine I will turn to go that way. Not sure at which point I will launch the torps. They have a long range. I have to be pretty precise about it. Top speed 31.5 knots. Okay, so 20 knots speed of advance on my torps. 19-ish, whatever. Ooh, I am actually seeing the Nimitz on the hull. Cool. Getting close in, making a lot of noise, yeah. We're getting close to firing time here, ladies and germs. Oh, my course changes have been so slow that I've yet to kind of like go steady for a while. Just been kind of continuously turning. Look at that turn radius though. It's like a nautical mile turn radius. It's craziness. It's so shallow of a turn. Okay. Sorry if this seems kind of quiet. I don't know what's going on with my mic. It's usually okay. That seems to be better. What was going on there? I don't know. I think it wasn't pointed directly at my mouth, but it seems to be better now. It should be fixed in post, so don't fret too much about that. Oh, and I'm seeing them on the cylindrical as well. And that's saying Nimitz too. So this is our Nimitz. High confidence. There's your solution. Nimitz. Very close aboard. And we are now heading in perpendicular. Very well. Okay.
Steer course 1.
Toad's starting to straighten out here. Nope, not yet. Okay. Trying to think if I want to get that close in or not. The point of closest approach is going to be around here-ish. Okay, that's still not very close. I'm confident with that. So yeah, we're going to head perpendicular to this fleet, and I'm going to get myself... Let's update this to an hour. Let's see where I'm going to be in an hour here. 152 in an hour. Where? Come on. Right here. And him in an hour isn't really helping me, so I want half hour. Let's do half hour. 6.5. Right there, and then me in a half hour is 1 nautical mile at 152. I guess I can zoom in to make this a little more precise. 1 nautical mile, 152. It's close enough. Right there. So that's me in a half hour. That's him in a half hour. That's right about closest to our closest approach. Inside of 4 nautical miles. Very well. We're getting closing time. Getting close, man. Getting close to closing time. I guess I'm going to try and fire maybe within 15 minutes. Trying those torps kind of just slide right on up. Launch them out kind of slow. But I have to be aware that if I launch them out slow, they're going to stay slow. So maybe we'll do 40 knots. But then their range should be longer at that speed as well. Okay, what else we got on the toad going on here? I'll zoom in. Take one last sweep before I call it quits here. Okay, looks pretty steady to me. Sierra 18, we can go ahead and put in another little thing for Sierra 18, but we lost him on in the toad baffles for a little bit. Not too worried about Sierra 18. Not too worried indeed. That course seems to be pretty good there. Sierra 10. Lost Sierra 10 in the baffles for a while as well. Sierra 15. No clue what Sierra 15 is. Maybe another spruance. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. And as always, good hunting. And make sure you wish me the best of luck in the next episode, because it's coming. See ya.